I went through the whole song, no chatters. I went through the whole song, no timer showed up. I went like, bro. Oh! What's good, chat? What's good, everybody? What's good? Today, as I said, bummy day. Just all across the board, straight bummy. Because what I had done, what I had done, when I woke up, actually, not even. It all starts off like last night. I don't remember. I'm sure if I had a messed up sleeping schedule, I would have told y'all last night. Oh, actually, I think I went to sleep like right after stream ended. I went to sleep. I streamed for 3 hours. And then, like 30 minutes later, I went to sleep. And I stayed asleep for like 6 hours. Okay? I woke up at 4 in the morning, I think. I went to sleep at 10, woke up at 4. And then, I was up from 4 until about like 10, 11. Maybe not even 10. Maybe it was like 9:45. That's 10. I stayed asleep from bro, I was only awake for 6 hours. I then stayed asleep after I took a nap after I went to sleep for 6 after I was awake for 6 hours. I then stayed asleep from 9:45 until 5 p.m. So basically what had happened was I'm a bum. I feel like a bum. My sleep schedule is the worst that it could possibly be. My mental health deteriorating. My physical health still prime. Anyway, and yeah, thinkingly, I'm not doing so hot. So that's why today I don't have time to find any videos. You know what I mean? I haven't had the videos locked in for a while, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do 2 things, and I'm gonna get started right away because I watched the KDB stream. KDB literally has a timer where she's sitting like this, and then she transitions, and it's her sitting like that again, and then she says, "What's up, stream?" And then she just went straight into it, bro. She said hi to chat, and she said, "Hi, thank you for the gifted subs." And you know me, I'm not getting any gifted subs. I'm not getting 0 subs. So, I'm like, alright, I got nothing to gift. I got no one to say. I'm just gonna get into the stream. And like she does, she told everybody whatever, and then 2 minutes later, she was already playing The Last of Us. So, that's my goal today. I'm just gonna start playing the Last of Us, except it's not The Last of Us. But I do have to mention, I'm about 6 minutes late. Okay, I was about 11 minutes late because I was making TikToks. I was when you wake up at 5:10 and you watch TikToks for 20 minutes and you decide, "Oh, I need to make a few TikToks before I go to bed." Before I start stream, you're gonna be late to stream. You know what I mean? It took me a few minutes to find the clips. It took me a very long time to like edit them together, and I still don't even think they were that good. But it was me saying, "Whoa, I finally made a fan art. It's a fan art of Cinna." I added Cinna, and then I had the other one where I was like, "My grandma does not like my fan art." You know what I mean? I don't know if I put that in white box or not. Oh, I did. First one was my fan art. I put no white box, no black text. I just posted it. I added Cinna. The other one was the one with my grandma in it, and the white box said my grandma does not care about my art or something like that. And then I said in the thing, I was like, hopefully at Cinna likes it better because she got 2 accounts. And then it was like puppy dog eyes emoji. And then I sent a few hashtags and I sent it. And after stream, I gotta post Ty's reaction. I gotta post Ty's reaction to it. But yeah, that's why I was late to the stream. Not that anybody cares. Although I do feel like they assume that I'm just sleeping. You know, sometimes I'm 10 minutes late to stream and they're like, "Oh, he's just not going live." But that's never the case. I'm always live, bro. the only time I missed a stream was like a few days ago. But other than that, I always stream. I'm always live. Need that kind of love. Okay, so what we doing today is something that I remembered that I could do that I haven't done. I remember that I haven't done this like yesterday, literally yesterday. And that is, well, that is Elden Ring. I still have a profile. Okay. I still have a character that has not beaten Consort Radahn. And so I am going to go into this today, and I'm going to try my hardest to beat Consort Radahn. But the problem is, I'm not practicing. I haven't practiced since the last time I tried to beat Consort Radahn. So I'm going to be rusty. And so I'm not going to have actually done anything. But while I'm doing that, on the sidelines, I was thinking, what if I react to something? I could react to like one. I'll react to some music. You know what I'm saying? I'll react to, right now, Like One, which is a new song by Twice, as I'm just seeing right now. New song by Twice. And then after that, we're going to listen to Laufey. I don't know if they're going to show me. Okay, it's not in the recently played because I haven't played it yet. This is the only way that I knows to do this. I could just look up her name, but instead I go all the way down, click Laufey, and then I click the top, the thing. So I'm gonna listen to this album, and did I already add it to my queue? Nope. Okay, we listened to the Twice album after, but we're gonna start by listening to that album. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all feel me? Do y'all feel me? Alright, but first I'm just gonna play the Elden Ring. I'm gonna show y'all that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do if I beat this dude first try. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played this dude in a while. I haven't fought against this dude in a while. I don't know what's in my juice, but I think it might have been. No, it's good. Oh. See, I'm still tapped in, you know what I mean? I still understand how to play the game. This do be my favorite game. Oh. I do know what I'm doing. It's like riding a bicycle. You just don't forget. But sometimes I forget where to put my feet, you know what I mean? The pedals aren't pedaling. I forgot how to steer. Something like that. So I'm definitely gonna be rusty. And especially since this game does not play like Elden Ring Night Rain, which I've played so much more of than this game in the past like year. No, not in the past year. In the past month or 4. Oh crap. I am low on health. I don't want to summon my jellyfish. Like, I kind of want to summon him for the culture. For like, oh, you know what I mean? My jellyfish. But I have never fought this dude with any summons or anything like that. So oh my god, I hate earbuds, bro. I mean, I don't need them in right now, but the fact, but when I'm trying to focus on the game and they be falling out my head is aggravating. Easy peasy. You ain't gonna hit me with that crap. Okay. Well, that was unfair. I forgot how difficult this dude was. Oh my god. My timing is off. No, what are you doing? Oh my god, I swear I dodged, bro. I hate this move so much. Oh. Bro, it feels so weird for some reason. For some reason, it feels like I'm not... It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's because I'm so used to Elden Ring Night Rain or what it is, but it doesn't feel... I mean, I still did amazingly on that, and I think I'm actually in a good state right now because I'm mentally slow right now, which means I'm more patient. You know what I mean? I'll wait for things to take their course. Usually when I play this game, patience is my worst virtue because I just want to dodge auto moves and then I want to smack them, but sometimes you can only smack them one time, and sometimes I really want to smack this dude a whole bunch of times, but he only gives you opportunity one time. I have no idea what I'm saying. I think I sound like an idiot. Whoa! 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 That could have hit me if I wasn't careful. Do y'all ever think about how... I can't even think of something. I was gonna say something about AIDS, butt virus, which I don't know if... I was gonna try to combine the two, but I feel like that might be problematic because of gay. And, yeah, I couldn't even think of anything creative. Need that kind of love, a supernova glowing in the dark. Forever I wish to come. Bro, you wanna know what my problem is? I sometimes I just can't think of what K-pop song is playing. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just can't think of it. And then, oh, I might be dead. Not dead, but I might get hit by that crap. Ooh, might was an understatement. Because I never get hit by anything. What? Okay, that could have been a mistake, or it could have not. Oh my god, bro. He delayed one move by half a second, and it threw off my entire chemistry. I think if I just try to get hit by some stuff... then I will win. Yeah, right, bozo. God. It's fine, just lock in. Just lock in real quick. Just lock in, you got this. I just gotta lock in real quick. It's easy as that. And then once I'm locked in, I'll probably get a girlfriend that looks like Sabrina Carpenter, but a little bit more Asian. This game is hard, bro. I don't know what happened, but instead of being able to, yes I am, instead of being able to like actually like remember what to do, I keep on looking for him to use the move, but once he starts doing it, it's already done. I don't know how to explain it, but what's good, Yogurt Boys? How are you feeling today? Is this a fine? I hate that so much. I try to turn around and dodge, and she does a little slide. Oh, I gotta move my camera for this game. How you feeling, Yogurt Boys? You locked in today? I'll tell you what, I am not locked in today. Today's a bad day. Today's a crummy day. I feel icky. I'm also feeling icky, bro. It's because I went to sleep after stream. You know, I was really hoping that I would accomplish a lot. Whenever I do a short stream, I'm like perfect. You know, I have all night to just go crazy on like whatever I try to do, whether it's like with YouTube or if it's just with drawing or if it's TikTok, doesn't matter, right? Whenever I do a short stream, that's the goal. And then after I ended stream, like 30 minutes go by, I went to sleep, bro. And I'm pretty sure I woke up last night before stream at like 3 o'clock. So I should not have gone to sleep at 7, but at like 7 hours in. But it happened. I woke up at 4 a.m. and you know, I was, for some reason, as soon as I woke up at 4 a.m., I was drained of all my energy. I didn't have energy to do anything except just sit there and rot. You know what I'm saying? And then I ended up going back to sleep again at 9:45, and I slept from 9:45 until 5 p.m. So today is a very bad day. I've slept so much and I feel so bad. I really think I might have a sleeping problem, or I might just be depressed. Who knows? I hate when he runs behind me. You know, I just realized nobody ever got to play New Game Plus 7 Radon. Or that's not true. Somebody probably did the DLC in New Game Plus 7. Oh my god, I crouched. Because I was trying to sprint like it was Elder Ring. By the way, today, Yogurt Boys, we are going to try to listen to... We're going to try to listen to Laufey's album. She dropped an album like a few days ago. I like Laufey. I mess with Laufey hard. So we're going to try to listen to it. That's that. Enir Elin. I feel like you don't know. I know you know who Laufey is, but I feel like you don't know what song she made or whatever. But the Tough Luck one, I know you know who she is because I would be singing it constantly. Tough luck, my boy, your time is up. You know what I'm saying? I'd be singing that when it came out. I was singing it a lot, but we're gonna listen to that whole thing. She makes that TikTok song or whatever. I have no idea what you're talking about, but probably. We could be on different sides of TikTok. I know we on different sides of TikTok, but this boss actually I think kind of sucks because I only ever get to hit him one time. I assume it's TikTok when they played that one song of hers on the Single Bell. don't know what song, but I assume it's her most famous song. And usually songs like that do end up being on TikTok, so yeah. I wonder when Gucci Store flip-flops will get on TikTok. I posted my Cinna fan art TikToks today before stream. I didn't post the one where Ty reacted to it because I was running out of time. I was already like 7 minutes late to stream, and I hadn't even gotten ready for the stream, which doesn't take long, especially on a bummy day like this. But I will post that one after. But yeah, I wonder if she's gonna see it. Because the best you could do is at her, you know what I mean? At her or hashtag her. But that don't necessarily mean that she's gonna see it. The only other way that I can think of that she might see it is if I post it in her Twitter account, but I don't have Twitter. So I'm gonna have to rely on Ty to do that, but Ty sucks as a human being, so he's not, you know what I mean? Like, let's say, oh, while the hype is there, you know, right after I made it, like, I made it like 2 days ago, but by the time he actually ends up posting it in her com, it's gonna be like 7 days ago, or a month ago. This dude's so strong. He's so strong. I really just kind of sat there and took that. The things that make a man tough love. Get this dude to fall over or something. He spams those moves so much. See what I mean? He just spams them so often. I knew it, bro. I can't. I had no time to heal. I was desperately trying. But my patience is paying off. You know what I'm saying? I'm being all patient and whatever. Yogurt, how long do you think until somebody else makes a fan art of Spark for me to put on the diabetic cat screen? I think it might be like a few weeks. Or maybe never. Yeah, I'm mad now. Ugh, that last one was too good. I was gonna say 3 days. You think in 3 days someone's gonna pull up with the new fan art? I hope so. That'd be awesome. But I feel like, I don't remember when I asked, but I feel like it was already a long time ago, no? And I still gotta make my other ones. god, bro. As soon as anything happens, he's already up. What's your favorite thing to watch me do on stream? Is it just watching stuff? I know it ain't drawing. I definitely know it ain't Elden Ring. He's an absolute dish. Well, I mean, I guess the real... I think my answer and everybody else's answer is like actually just chatting. You know what I mean? When you just sit there and talk to the camera, talk to the chat. That's my favorite part. Well, I be running out of stuff to say. This dude is so crazy. Like running behind me to do that. I think whenever I grab a word, I like to spam it. Because, like, I think I've been saying cringe so much lately that it's actually kind of cringe. But I just can't think of any other words. And cringe is such a 2016 word, too. Or if you're doing something, I guess, like tier lists or learning to dance and whatnot, those ones are fun. The ones that I can actually make YouTube videos out of are good. Oh, jump! Are you excited for me to play Diablo with Orgy? That is definitely coming soon or someday. I know he's excited. I'm worried it's gonna take a really long time. You know what I mean? Like how it took with Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring and then Elden Ring Night Rain followed up straight after that. Took an actual month. Which I don't want to do that. Bro, give me a break! Oh, I hate that one when it's so far away. Alright, last one before we start listening to Laufey. That's the other stupid thing about this boss is sometimes he adds an extra move, sometimes he doesn't. So if you wait for him to do an extra move and then he doesn't do it, you miss your chance to... Oh my... You miss your chance to actually hit him. And then if you don't... If you hit him, if you don't wait for your opportunity to hit him, then you're cooked. What's good? I thought thought that said stroker for a minute. Never mind. Boom. Boom. Kaboom. Y'all ever just go outside naked? I don't think I've ever done that. But I feel like I think it would be very refreshing and honestly great. Oh my god. How you doing today, Haley? It's not going good. For me personally, it's going not good. Bad even. Some might even say awful. Some might even say this is my 9/11 today. But yeah, I think if I went outside naked, it would be very like freeing, refreshing. It would feel, the wind would feel good on my genitalia, but also I'd be too scared to do that because people would be seeing me. You know, I would like to do it at nighttime, you know, but I messed up there. Just because I like nighttime more, you know, the atmosphere, the air feels better, but I'm doing bad. Did you not? Yogurt, I think we in for a wild ride. Oh. Because I be sleeping too much and I suck at doing stuff. That's the short form of it. Also, I've been fighting this dude every single day this year. Oh, thank you. It's natural, you know what I'm saying? I'm fighting this dude every single day for a year and I never beat him once. That's a lie. But that'd be crazy, huh? Crouching little scum. Don't worry, I'm locked. I'm unlocked. Oh my god! My dog is pregnant! I don't have a dog. I've been using Dove shampoo. My hair does not look great right now. I'm having an off day. Oh my god, I wanna die. I just wanna die. I just wanna die. My hair looked better before. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Ooh! I just be using the Dove. I just be using the Dove shampoo. But the one that I get, I don't remember what it's called. Though, like the flavor of Dove that I get, it doesn't have a conditioner on it. And so I have to get one that, you know how they say, oh, hydrating and balancing and it'll help you get the girls? The one that I got is like, they got the shampoo version of it and a conditioner version of it. The one that I got didn't have a conditioner version of it. So then I have to get one that says hydrating and balancing, and then one that says for the shampoo, and then one that says, like, gives you better bowel movements for the conditioner. And I'm like, I don't want that. I want the one that I picked, but they don't have a conditioner for the one that I picked. So that's my problem that I'm going through. And then, I was talking to my grandma about it. I said, see, they don't have a conditioner for the one that I need. And then I ended up not picking up any conditioner. And it sucked. But thanks, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get that purple shampoo though. I've heard great things about it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I got greedy there, but it worked out. Yeah, you could ask me anything. Unless it's about the size of my penis. Just kidding, it's 9 inches. It's not. Yogurt? No, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Okay. Nice. Lock in, yogurt boys. I get hit by all that stuff. Oh my god! Whoa. I'm cooked. I'm not. Okay, calm down, bro. What are you talking about? I press circles so hard, bro. Why don't you add a panel on your channel? I don't know what that is. What? I had chat on. I knew this was the case, Yogurt Boys. As soon as I put my camera in the place that I did, and there was no chat anymore, I knew it was because I covered it by accident. That sounds like a load of hoopla. I'm not even gonna lie. That sounds like a fat load of hooey. Like, I think I know what you're talking about, right? Just like have a thing. First of all, I don't even have an Instagram. Okay, so there'd be no point. But also, it just don't. That's not on brand for me. Personally, that's not on brand for me. And also, it definitely ain't gonna increase my viewers. They see that I have other social media stuff, so they're like, oh, let me watch this guy more? That don't make sense. Well, maybe I'm not the shaman that I thought I was, and I need more explaining. But we putting that on screen forever. Yogurt, I might do that later when I actually post on YouTube. You know? But I don't want to have that on screen 24/7 because it looks like maybe when I'm full cam mode or something, but I don't know. Oh wait, I got hit by the rocks. What is happening? I've never seen that, bro. I mean, I have seen it, but I don't know what that is. A wish will be granted after a long delay. Bro, how freaking long? How long? How long does it take, bro? I've been wishing for ever. For like 2 years, bro. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna listen to the Laufey album. I completely forgot. Yogurt, if I were to do a doubles Elden Ring with somebody, like somebody who has not played Elden Ring, or at least not played Elden Ring doubles, like duos, like where it's 2 people fighting the same boss, do you think do you think it'd be fun to watch? Because I would be too good. You know what I mean? I would destroy, like we would first try every boss. If I actually take time to get stuff and explore the game with my partner, then I would be not under leveled, and so I would actually just destroy everything. And I feel like it wouldn't be fun. So I feel like I'd have to use a weapon that is absolute doo-doo. Or I would just have to not level vigor or something. Yeah, you're right. Wrong person to ask. But I feel like if I tried to play Elden Ring with somebody, I'd just be too good. Like, they would be alright, but I would be too good. Busy right now, bro. I can't really be doing all that right now, bro. Oh my god, the one shot. When he comes down, it's an instant one-shot. That makes no sense. Also, I messed up. I should have ran the other way. But you really think having something on stream that is like, go watch my YouTube is gonna be helpful when nobody watches my stream? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that makes any sense. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Right. That's cute. It's not gonna bring new viewers, but it's a nice thing to have. You say so. But we ain't gonna do it mid. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it like how we done Spark, and we're gonna make it look very cool and fun. You know? Come get me out. Come get me out. Come get me out. Do you think I scared that girl off by saying it sounded like a load of hooey? I should have known. I should have known she was not for the game, likely. I should have known though that she did not care to actually become a viewer and she just wanted to like sell stuff. When she was like, first of all, when I said I was doing bad today, and then she was like, "Yep, I'm great. How about you?" And I'm like, I just told you I was doing bad. Like, that should have been the first thing. All right, Clockwork. First song on the Laufey album.
Think that I'm so clever I could date a friend. He just called me, said he's running late. Like me, he probably had to regurgitate.
All right.
I know it's irrational, at least I'm self-aware.
But yeah, I should have known that. And then I should have known when she was like, "Oh, I love your hair. What shampoo?" I should have known it was fake then too. Cause nobody comes in just being nice like that.
Every way, words will forget, deeply regret, he'll run away.
This is definitely jazz.
Brings me fear like meeting with my destiny.
Cause she said her thing is like half jazz, half something else. The music definitely sounds like jazz, bro.
Now we're drinking, caught in fight or flight. I think I might be loving this romantic night. Damn, he's smiling, staring back at me. We're at the arc, you think it's going perfectly. I know I'm dramatic, but
What?
I caved in at his touch. I want him forever. Oh my God, I've said too much. My head's a wild place. I've considered every way. Words I'll forget, deeply regret. I'll run away, and nothing brings me fear like meeting with my destiny. But good God,
I think this song is alright. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna listen to this song again.
Like clockwork, I fell in love with you.
Like, this is the kind of song I will only listen to if I'm listening to the album itself. Bro, I freaking hate earbuds. They don't stay in my ears. I know this song.
The skyscrapers causing vertigo.
This one isn't my favorite out of the 3 singles that came out before this album actually came out. This one ain't my favorite. It goes Silver Lining, Tough Luck, then this one. Oh my God.
In my mind, I'm working overtime to have you in my
love world.
Oh, what a curse it is to be
I love her girl.
Forced to get creative, wrote my feelings down. The independent lady.
Have I actually listened to this song?
To be found.
I think so.
I can't wait another day to see you. How embarrassing to be. Sometimes I see her. She looks like Snow White. She's everything I am, but my wrongs are turned to right. Her body is smaller.
That's not necessarily a good thing. That's a good thing.
She's achieved everything
I like fair skin.
I've dreamed of, and it's all that I can think of. They try to
Oh, she hit that.
tell me I'm wrong, but mirrors tell lies to me. My mind just plays along. The world is a sick place.
That was not my fault. The game lagged. You saw it. I know you saw it.
The people want beauty, skinny always wins, and I don't have enough of it. I'll never have enough of it.
Suck me! Idiot. I hate when he double sucks. Alright, I like that song. Not as I would say it's on the same level as Lover Girl. And I like the beginning of this song, that hit.
What happened that year in our house? Still learning to live without you. I wonder what you tell your friends. Which version of our fairy story? The one where you walk out in glory.
Okay.
Or the night
Not bad,
out in a hurry.
but not good either.
I think about you always. Tied together.
I was talking about this, not the song. I like the song actually. This is hit me.
It's a heartbreak. Mark the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to.
I have no idea what's happening, bro.
30 months have come and gone. I'm dating the boy that we dreamed of. I wish I could tell him about us. I wish I could tell you how I finally fell in love. There's not a single day where I didn't wish we were better. That I couldn't. traps were was losing its wonder.
I'm so scared, bro.
I thought
I think they made the radius on that shorter. It feels so much shorter.
I'm waiting for you to see the things that are wrong with me before you're on my carousel, spinning around, floating up and down, nowhere to go till you break the spell, tether me to your ground. Such a spectacle, you signed up for one hell of a one-man show, tangled in ribbons, a lifelong roll. I'm so sorry that you fell onto this carousel.
Oh my god, I'm tryharding so hard. Oh my god. And then one move comes around and I'm one shot. Yoga Boys, I don't know if you still here or not. I don't know if you like Laufey or Elden Ring. I know you don't like Elden Ring, but I'm saying.
Oh,
Don't like Elden Ring. Do you think that the panels that she was talking about are the panels that I literally have? I literally have panels already. Dwice VODs, TikTok, donate, I like money, Mr. Krabs. I literally have panels. She used the word panels, so she's just stupid. She's just stupid. She's just trying to get money out of me. I thought she was talking about when you go full cam and it says in the corner, like, oh. I also assumed they were on screen. I assumed it was like right here, it says TikTok, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She just stupid, bro. I should have known she was a scammer, bro. Ooh, this is my favorite song. How you liking the album so far? I've been falling in bad habits, staring into the abyss. I love when they build, and then boom. Or when they build, and then boom, and then drop. You know what I'm saying? It hits.
I'll toast outside your
What you mean, like this artist? I've been listening to Laufey. We all know I've been listening to her. Oh, you know, like this artist. I'm stupid. What do you mean you don't like her? Why not? Did she say something racist? That gets all of them. Too little, too late. I like that song. That kind of hit. All right. But hey, I'm listening. We got about 7 more songs to listen to. We officially halfway through the album, which is why the next song is called Interlude, I think. But Zeph, you came at the perfect time. You came at the perfect time because it is time for me to feed my diabetic cat her shot. It's time for me to give her a shot. I messed up. But it's not the same screen that it used to be. It's a new screen. And I am really happy with this one. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And also, you could guess. Wait. Yeah, you could guess who drew which ones. I'm playing Clash Royale low-key. Low-key. You could guess who drew which ones. I forgot about the chat thing. I noticed Yogurt's art immediately. Yeah, it is very obvious. But I drew this one. And it looks very good, doesn't it? It looks exactly like her. So cute. Oh, cute. I was gonna say, her art is cute. But anyway, I do gotta give my cat her shot. I will be right back. But I'm waiting for the day you add to it. I'm waiting for the day we get Zeph art. For me, oops, she doesn't even know. You won't be missed. I'm glad to see you go. I like that. I like the idea of giving art for do you gift your art? No, not since I was a kid. I really like the idea of gifting art. You know what I mean? Like the person, because the person always enjoys it. You know what I mean? They always are like, wow, you put time and effort into making this, and you curated it just for me. There's no way they don't like it unless you always give them art and you have to like one up it every time. But I love doing that. I did it for Ty. I painted him that picture. So yeah, I think drawing for your friends is a nice gift. Like, I'll draw their OC and call it a day. Their OC, like what they look like or what they created. I'll try that next time gift giving comes up. It's gonna, yeah, that's a good idea. It's gonna hit when you give it to them too. By the way, Zeph, do you see the fan art? Do you see the final piece? I know you had to. But if you didn't, I will show you right now. Some of my friends also draw, so they always draw my OC. When we say OC, we're not talking about like what you look like. We're talking about something you created, right? And I feel bad because I don't draw at all. Why would you feel bad? Just because that's not your thing. OC like character. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any like characters, I guess. Like, I don't really have anybody. Why is chat so small, bro? I'm not a big gift giver. I like the idea of giving gifts, but I unfortunately nobody, I'm not close to anybody, so I don't have the gift. I don't have anybody to give gifts to. Anyway, will you let me draw your OCs, Zeph? Yogurt, you scare me. I want to see the OCs. Why did she scare you? You saw the picture she made of the cat. Like, they're good. I would be, if I drew a OC, I will say, if I drew a OC and I was like, Yogurt, you want to draw my OC? And she was like, yeah. And then she just drew it way better than me. I would get that. I would get that. Nothing, I think, holds Yogurt back to what she could draw. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, isn't that the case with anybody? Or are you just saying, like, she could draw anything good? Because, like, I could draw anything. I could draw anything with big breasts. But can I do it good? I'm still working on that part. Oh. Oh, frick. Power just means she could really just draw something really weird. But that's good. I like looking at the creatively really weird stuff. As long as it's nice to look at. Which I haven't seen a Yogurt piece that wasn't nice to look at. Oh my god, why you lock on to this? Wait, so will you be scared of me drawing your OC or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I could draw anything too, right? Cause I'm crazy like that also. This run has been so bad. I got hit like 20 times. I'm not even on phase 2. Think. I wouldn't draw your OC in a weird way. I don't think I have weird idea ability like Twice. The last Cinna drawing was disturbing. So you did see it! And also, it was not disturbing. Everything looked good, except I did add myself to look kind of crazy. But everything else looked great. I have my cat in the background. That was Yogurt's idea. I had the 3 towers. That was my idea. Bro, he does so much shit. That did not even hit me. That did not hit me. The only weird things I've drawn were just copies of what Joyce done. What? What are you talking about? That doesn't check out. Is it getting hot in here? Nah, I would say I would be more scared of me drawing your OC than Yogurt doing it. Because I think Yogurt's just gonna do it very good. Everything's gonna look great. And she's not gonna make it weird. Me, I'm gonna make it weird. Or I'm gonna maybe try to. Or maybe I won't. Who knows what I'm capable of. But the thing is, I definitely won't make it look as good as Yogurt did. Because, like, if I were to draw something really weird, right? It would be better than, or it would be worse if I drew it really badly. But if I drew something really weird, but I also made it very, very good, you know? At least you could say that it looks really good. But yeah, I'm not pressuring anybody to draw a spark. I just thought it'd be cool if everybody added their thing, but nobody has to. You know what I mean? I'm good with what we got right now. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more stuff. And then that's it. Giving me a shot. What does that mean? Oh my god, how do you hit me? Zeph, are you excited for the 24-hour stream? You gotta mark it on your calendar. Because I'm expecting to see you for 24 hours straight. I want everybody to be there. It's not for a while, but you know, you gotta make sure people are available. You can't tell them a week in advance and then they're like, well, I've actually got plans already. You know what I'm saying? You're so cringe, bro. I did it again. That worked, though. That was good. I got hits in, and he did not get any hits in. Oh. That'd be cool. She's not secretly evil. She just secretly hates me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference. My cat cannot be evil. No way. Although I do kind of like the lore of her being evil. But, like, sexy, too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What do you mean, what 24-hour? Same 24-hour I did last year. But I just gotta make sure you're gonna be there. You know what I mean? It's not for 3 months, or is it 4 months? It's not for 4 months. But I'm saying you gotta mark it on your calendar. How? What do you mean, why am I doing it again? Why am I doing it again? Because it was good? Because it was my best stream to date? What do you mean, why? Man, sometimes you got a way of making me like, you got a way, like, you know what I'm saying? We doing it again. It's an annual thing. Okay. You got me. We got Waxy. We doing it even better this year than we did last year. You know what I mean? And all the people that weren't there last year, they're gonna be there this year. And it's on December 29th. And I feel like I'm only gonna see you about 6 more times before December 29th hits, so I have to tell you now. I don't know, the problem is everybody else is going to at least like sleep. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna sleep. I just hope that people like Orgy don't have work. But that's why I tell him ahead of time so he could take work off. You know what I'm saying? Yoga, did you not catch everything because some of the stuff was boring, like us playing games? Or do you not catch everything because, you know, you had to sleep? Because this year, we not doing boring stuff. Ty is going to sleep, and if he goes to sleep on, he's going to sleep on that stool, and I'm spanking him in the posterior. Bro, I'm gonna enter his prostate. Oh my god, bro. No, I didn't sleep. Yeah, see, it was boring. But this time, we're not gonna have anything boring. I wanna figure out how to go from desktop to phone so we can do IRL stuff, but it's just I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna work. But there's always the possibility. Oh. I understand now why some people are not good at Elden Ring. Like, some people just will never be good at Elden Ring. It's because there are some moves that a boss uses that you'll just never understand how to dodge it. And that's the case with me right now. Like, some of the moves this dude does, I will never be able to dodge. And I guess I'm cool with that, but I'll definitely be there at one point. I need you there the entire time, bro. At one point isn't good enough. Do you realize how much you're gonna miss? We don't know if this stream is gonna get, if the VOD is gonna go up or not. Last year the stream went and it went. It was like if you weren't there, you didn't experience it. And this year, I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen. You think Orgy's gonna be there the whole time? I'm being drafted. Yep, basically. Wait, what time would it be for Orgy? If we start at 11 a.m., because this was coincidental, we accidentally started at 11:11 a.m. last time, so now we're starting at 11:11 a.m. this time. You know, just because, like, I want to keep it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think any of us will be there through the whole thing. Why not, bro? Why not? It's gonna be awesome. Except Ty's sister. His ass is gonna be at work watching some gay boy. Nah, he's gonna take the day off. I'm trying to figure out what time it is. I forgot if Orgy is 14 hours ahead or 14 hours behind. Because then he's gonna have to take off He might have to take off 2 days in a row. You know what I mean? Because, no, it's not 14 hours. It's like 6 hours, right? But let's say theoretically, right? He takes off work on the 29th, you know, and then we start stream at, because he's going to have to sleep. He's going to have to get in that sleep. I will. But he's going to have to get in that sleep so that he's ready to stay up for 24 hours. So he can't go to work that day because he'll be sleeping instead of working. You know what I'm saying? And then when we start stream, it'll be like 5 p.m. his time or something. So he won't be able to work the next day either because we'll end stream 5 p.m. his time. So I don't remember Yogurt's answer, but I think we went over this. I changed my answer, Zeph. I think he works at a car wash. But like a good one. Oh, fudge. I knew it. He always does it. It just depends on when he's gonna do it. Office job. Is that specific enough for you, Zeph? Because that's not specific enough for me. Like what kind? You think he manufactures paper clips or what? You think he on the 4th floor? Or do you think he's on the like 100th floor? There's probably not a single building in Sweden that has 100 floors. You think he's on the 2nd floor, or do you think he's on the 19th floor? It'd be crazy if Orgy was just like the CEO. You know what I mean? I don't actually think he works at an office, but I just imagine him as one of those white dads in TV shows. Like with the cubicles. That all makes sense, bro. And then he gets up and he gets a cup of coffee. He gets up, he grabs a cup of coffee, and then he goes next to somebody who's getting a water from the thing. And then there's a comic panel about him in the newspaper. He's that guy. Maybe he manufactures chocolate or whatever. Maybe he's a meatball farmer. It'd be crazy if he worked at IKEA. You know what I mean? That would be so sick. Oh. Oh. He makes the meatballs. I see Dwight's working at Walmart. Why, bro? What? What? Like, what? Explain yourself. Explain yourself. Almost worked there, but you didn't. I mean, people do say, "Oh, go work there" because they pay well, but like, that's not my ball, bro. I want to work at a matcha joint. I want to make matcha for the for today's youth. I feel like we don't got any matcha joints where I live. That's probably not true, but I just feel like it wasn't. My starting job was Home Depot. Wait, that sounds kind of fun, though. Bro, I have not been able to punish any of these attacks. Oh my god. Bro, she don't have to be an Asian girl. It could be whatever flavor of girl I want it to be. Or I mean whatever flavor, whatever person asks for the matcha. That's all it is, bro. It's not always about Asian this or Asian that. Is it true the thing about the gay people there, Zeph? What? Nah, you have to explain it. She probably didn't work there long enough to figure it out. But if you explain it, maybe she'll be like, "Oh, that sounds kind of familiar." It was a long time ago. What do you get fired for? I never understood how people could get fired. Although I do understand just not caring about your job and not doing anything. If that's why you got fired, I get that. Or if somebody's like, "Where's the wood?" and you're like, I don't know. I don't actually work here. You're probably gonna get complaints about that. Or filming too many TikToks on the job. Okay, but what'd you get fired for? I'm curious. Tough luck, my boy. By the way, we are gonna finish the album. Just Zeph doesn't like it, so we aren't going to. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god! Poor attendance. That makes sense. Yup, that checks out. You don't like the Laufey album. Wait, you gotta explain, bro. How? How do you think of Valorant E-boys when you listen to Laufey? Because I personally have never made that connection. And I don't think I ever will. Or I never was going to unless you said what you just said right there. Oh my god! You can't punish anything, bro. I could take these out. Yogurt's been real quiet ever since she told us that she knew about this gay Home Depot thing. Because of this guy I knew? Alright. Alright. That'll do it. Say no more? I don't know any guys, but I do know that that sounds like trouble. I don't know. She probably referencing some like Ram Ranch Part 2 TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Something I done never heard of. But to be fair, whenever you say something in this chat, you gotta know there's a chance that I don't know what you're talking about. Because I am very into my own stuff, and that's it. And I wasn't on the internet until like 2016. Unlike Yogurt, who was born on the internet. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, come inside, it's fun inside, it's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. 18 naked cowboys at the Home Depot bathrooms. Exactly. Bro, the reason I don't think I could ever work at a place is because they're gonna probably, somebody at some point is gonna blow up the bathroom. They're gonna have their dookie on the walls, and then the person's gonna tell me I have to go clean it, and I'm gonna say no, I don't think I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna have to quit. But if I'm working at a tiny restaurant, then, or not a tiny restaurant, a tiny cafe that only serves matcha, then I don't have to worry about that. And also, well, I'll probably have to worry about it, but I would feel like I'm doing I would do the honorable thing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there are a bunch of cute girls that work here also, and they don't wanna clean the toilets. So I'm gonna be the chivalrous type, and I'm gonna save them from this disgusting thing that's coming for them. That's what I would be thinking. Come at me, bro. Krakatoa. Krakatoa. Y'all probably don't know what that's from. It's from SpongeBob. I can feel it in my bones. This is the one. This is the one we've been thinking of. Oh, I messed up. I might be able to get out of this. Nope. But it's fine. Just get up and heal. Oh my god! That is too much damage, bro. That is too much damage, bro. That one thing, like, came forward and stopped me from dodging. And then I just died. That was so unfortunate. The guy was a crazy cheater and dated a friend of mine and ended up being exposed for so many degen things, Fowler. Oh. That sounds rough. I'm sorry that happened. I actually do think cheaters are the scum of the earth. But also you better have cut off that friend of yours, unless of course it was different. But like, maybe this is the first time I ever understood. I never understood Yogurt weird internet things. I liked Depot. I would rage bait all day. How do you rage bait at Home Depot? Is the museum Yogurt? No. Still haven't taken advantage of the free museum visits. Is the museum fun to go to? Or would it just be lame? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying a free visit to the dog park. Like, I don't own a dog. But if it's like free trip to Disneyland, you know? I feel like they gotta figure you out though. Like, what do you mean you're gonna lie to them? They're like, this, like, tell me about this dinosaur statue, and you're gonna be like, yeah, that's actually the last ever dinosaur to die. That's the most recent dinosaur in history, and we got it here at our museum. Like, the comet wiped out all the dinosaurs except for this one, and then he died due to starvation. And we got him right here in our museum. That's what you talking about? Just making up stuff? Say something like this was made in 2010. I think what I said was a little bit more funny, but I never talked to people at the museum. That would be very strange. I forgot what you did. You just drew stuff, right? Or no, you did, that'd be funny. You did something with VR or AR. Augmented reality. But, like, I don't even know. I don't think you were the one coding it. So I don't know what other job you could do. Yeah, or get. Okay, you might. You know what? You don't need to explain. I got you. I think I would enjoy a job at the museum. Just wiping off statues and whatnot. It'd just be pretty chill. Oh, crap. And if I had a job at a museum, maybe I'd be like doing my own thing, and then I see a girl from across the way admiring one of my favorite pieces at the museum, and I'm like, what do you think? And she's like, it's just so good. I'm like, yeah, he actually died because of this painting. And then she'll be like, what? Really? And I'll be like, yeah, it was so good that people were out for his throat, so they killed him so they could steal the painting. And then it got sold for $1.7 billion. And then she'll be like, wow. I'd be like, and I get to look at it every day. She's like, man, that's so cool. And then I'll be like, I think I love you. And she'll say something like, I think I love you too. And I'll say something like, what if we did it right now on this painting? And she'll be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, what if I took the painting off the wall, and then on top of it, we did butt stuff. And she'd be like, that sounds awesome. She'd do the hair thing. I would really like that. And then I'd have a for lifer. You know what I'm saying? Where would you be hanging out with the museum? With the cheetahs or something? If they got cheetahs in a museum, yes, I'd be hanging out with them. I would hang out with all the cheetahs. Real or fake, I don't care. That's my favorite place. Or the rainforest section. But you definitely caught me. I would not be looking at the paintings. I think paintings are boring and dumb. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why, but art, unless the art is drawn of something that I'm interested in, you know what I mean? I don't like it. You know what I mean? People be looking at paintings and they're like, wow, this is the greatest painting ever. And I'm like, bro, it's just a starry sky. It's nothing that special. It looks good, yeah, but it don't look like it don't look like $1 million worth. I don't know anything about museums, but because I lived in the ghetto, all of my field trips were museums until middle school. There's no paintings at a science museum usually. Is that a ghetto thing? I don't know. I also don't know. I've never been to a museum. Not for school. So it could be, because I don't think I lived in the ghetto. I lived in a trailer park during elementary school, but during middle school, I went to it wasn't like a museum, but it was like a reservoir, some dumb crap. And they had like, all I remember is we went into a building, and there was like, I don't remember why we were looking, but it was like a hole in the ground. And there was a railing, and I don't know if there were rhinos in there or if it was just a bunch of cool rocks or something. But I remember I was embarrassed because I had a Samsung and everybody else had an iPhone, and then my phone went off. It was some dumb like Samsung Ring like alarm or whatever, and I was so embarrassed, bro. But I was hanging out with my friends. I was actually hanging out with Farmer Donald. Y'all think me and Farmer Donald go way back? We go way back. I remember Farmer Donald and this other dude that I was very good friends with in middle school. We were hanging out during the field trip. And my phone went off. I had the same science history field trip for 4 years. That's tough, bro. At that point, you already know everything. Like, there's no point. Maybe I'm out of touch because I moved to the suburbs. Oh, she got a little bit of money and now she's out of touch. Now she's too good to be in the Dwice chat. I don't think you're out of touch. I think you're way more in touch of what the ghetto lifestyle is than somebody like me. Because I'm not ghetto. What? I went to Bronx school and all we did was go to a science museum. Maybe it is ghetto. I've never been to a science museum. I actually can't think of, wait, I can think. One time, nah, but you gotta keep in mind, like on the East Coast, field trips are different than in South Dakota. Because I actually remember we went to a field trip to like a barn. Like, I remember that. There were hay bales and everything, bro. It was a science museum and certain garden that we went to. Okay, the garden sounds kind of cool, though. But I genuinely remember going to a field trip where there were hay bales. And there was some, like, fake rocket ship or something. Like, you went in and it was kind of technologically advanced. But then they were playing agriculture videos. Like, this is how you make cotton. First, you have your person pick it. And then you put it into the spool. And then the spool turns it into string. And then you put the string into this thing. And it makes a sweater. I went to a barn a lot as well. We picked out pumpkins a bunch. For school? I don't think my school ever made me pick out pumpkins. The only time oh my god. The only time I ever remember picking out pumpkins was we went to my grandma's friend who, like, they worked at the bowling alley together. Oh, I thought you said burn. We went to, we did that for Thanksgiving. You picked pumpkins for Thanksgiving? We went to, my grandma had a friend at the bowling alley, right? At the bar at the bowling alley, because she worked at the bar. Anyway, we went there with her friend and her friend's, like, family. And I think it was, I don't know who it was. If it was her friend's, if they were related to her friend, or if they were just, like, a friend of her friend. It's getting confusing now. But anyway, I remember we went there to pick out pumpkins, but I think they didn't have any good pumpkins. And then I remember there was a cat, and they were like, the cat is not nice. Don't play with the cat. And then I picked up the cat, and they were like, dang, I didn't know you have motion like that. And I said, yeah, I got motion like that. And I'm just chilling with the cat. I'm holding it in my arms. And then one of the twerps, one of the stupid loser brats that were with us, and they were younger, they were like, let me hold the cat. And I'm like, all right, hey, I'm going to give it to you nice and gently. And then bro's like fingering the cat's booty hole, tugging on the tail. and the cat freaks out, scratches my entire arm, and I had battle scars for the rest of my life. I'm kidding, they're gone. But I remember thinking I was cool. Y'all ever have a memory like that? Oh, I'm dead. I've been fighting this dude for 2 hours. Haven't even gotten close. Tough luck, my boy, your time is up. Sorry. I think the only special thing I remember at school was when they made us bake bread at school, but the bread was like heaven, low key, but nobody ate the bread I made. That's tough. I had a cooking class in middle school, and I was really funny. I used to come up with all these stories. Like, they loved me for some reason. I was the funniest dude because I would say stuff like, oh yeah, last Friday, I had sex with a mermaid. And they were like, what'd you do last Friday? And I was like, yeah, I had sex with a mermaid. We was deep sea under the water, and I came all over her face. And it was middle school, so it was really funny. I would just say the most, like, incel gross stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I would just talk about sex and jizz, and they would be laughing. You know what I mean? You might not believe it because in high school, I was the quiet kid and I had social anxiety. But in middle school, bro, and elementary school, I was the class clown. I was the funny dude. It's a true statement. You still do? No. No. I don't. Now I make other funny jokes about yeah, I'm not that funny actually. No character development whatsoever. You're right though. You're actually right. I'm the same level of funny that I was back then, but now I'm just too shy to say anything to people. So back then, I would be funny to whoever wanted to hear me be funny. Now, if I'm in front of people IRL, I don't speak. I'm too shy. And so then I get on camera in front of two people, two women, that I should not be saying, oh, all this degen butthole stuff. But I say it anyway. It's not cool, bro. Y'all really just made me realize how not cool I am. Degen butthole stuff. That's not what I meant, bro. But that is what I meant. Like, that is what I said. I think the prostate. Listen, I don't like poop. I don't like farts. I think it's gross. Okay? But I think the prostate, I think the G spot in the butthole is the funniest inappropriate thing. I think tickling someone's butthole and then they jizz into their own eyeball, I think that's really funny. Okay? And that might just be a me thing. But that's out of all the funny stuff, not all the funny stuff, all the inappropriate stuff that is funny, that's the one that I find the most funny. You know? I think butt stuff is funny. Sue me. Sue me. Sorry. You think furries, when they have the tail, when they have the tail in their butt and people tug on it and they're like, don't tug on my tail. Do you think they say don't tug on my tail because they like it? because they like the movement between their cheeks. So furry lives matter. Some of them, but most of them I feel like not. If you go into FurCon, not. Or that's not true. If you go into FurCon, that's fine. But if you go into like PonyCon or whatever it was, Unicon, and you're dressed up like a furry and you into diaper play, that's not okay. That's not okay. That's bad. That's wrong. Y'all think I'm gonna live to see 30? Or do you think I'm gonna die prematurely? Press 1 if you think I'm gonna be homeless tomorrow. Or within the next 4 years. I think you last until 62. I'll take it. What about all those Asian creams that I'm gonna rub on my body? You don't think those are gonna make me last long? I think it'll last long when you have a wife. So that means, okay, never mind. I don't want to dive too deep into that. I don't want to get my feelings hurt. So I'm just gonna let it stay where it stood. You know what I mean? Guys, I'm ending stream right now. No, I'm not. But I'm definitely not beating this dude today. Or probably ever. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to end up like practicing off stream. Probably not even. I meant like you will have wife soon. That will be forever. Good. Good. That makes me happy. I enjoy the thought of having a wife. How many kids should I have, Zeph? Thank you. Oh my god. Spam dodging. Spam dodging. Like, I just don't know what to do. I really don't. I wish all happiness for everyone I know. That means a lot. But don't wish happiness for everybody else if it means that you don't receive happiness yourself. Okay? Are you happy, Zeph? Because I'm going to need you to be happy. Or are you out of hope? I'm not going to lie. Lately, I've been thinking I'm lost for hope. There's no hope for me to be happy. And if you in the same boat, especially Yogurt, a tiny Mexican who will have everything good in life. Especially her. I really do. Sometimes I don't think about it, but 5'2" is so small. Like, not in a bad way. There's nothing wrong with being short, okay? I think about it whenever I see something, and I'm like, wow. The height difference is crazy. Because I'm low-key a god, low-key. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted a low-key god to low-key watch me. Who's y'all's favorite Elden Ring? This dude is so much harder than Melania, I realized. Like, I could beat Elden Ring. The game that I be playing right now? Okay, that's not fair. I could beat Melania so many times before I beat this dude. So many times. Zeph, are you trying to live in Maryland forever? Or are you trying to make it out? First of all, where's your dream place to live? And then where do you think you want to go? I'll move to Chicago. What's in Chicago? You got like people over there, or you just like you like the atmosphere? You like the gun violence and whatnot. When I'm a gangster. So that's what you like. I'm happy for you. Hey, if that's what you want to be, if you want to be a gangster, go be a gangster, girl. Bro, I'm spam dodging. I'm spam dodging. And everything just interrupts me. And it's just that first move. So annoying. Do you guys like big dogs or little dogs? You guys big dog people or little dog people? Me personally, I like big dogs. I want to have a big dog when I grow up. What is your state? South Dakota. You gonna move to South Dakota? Zeph, I think that's a bad idea. I think, I don't know if Maryland has anything, and then pay for your mansion. I'm not gonna get a mansion in South Dakota, bro. I'm looking to move to Los Angeles. Okay, so pay for a mansion there. I'm trying to move where the collabs are. I'm trying to get collabs with other streamers. Or I'll move to New York with Taylor Swift. Whichever one you think is more possible. Yeah. Where I was born? Were you born in LA? And then you lived in the ghetto when you were in LA? And then you moved to Maryland? That's crazy. I did not know that. I'm not saying LA is a fun place to live. I'm just saying I want to go there and I want to collab with all the people that live there. That's where all my streamers are at, bro. That's the big Hollywood, baby. Once you get super famous though and you don't got to do the collabs anymore, you should leave LA. Yeah, but it's not about if I have to do collabs. It's about if I want to do collabs. You know what I mean? I don't know. How do you fall over, you stupid? If I wasn't moving for the collab... Wait, that's actually interesting. I never thought about that. I would probably move to... I don't know. I think New York sounds fun. But not the crummy parts. The fun parts. The rich parts. And both aren't it. So I appreciate Maryland. Okay. I didn't know that. Oh my god, I'm dead. Where my Maryland relatives live looks so peaceful. I don't want peaceful though. I'm trying to go somewhere that's like high action, like people like things are happening. I want to go where things are happening. And I don't got any family anywhere else. I mean, I low-key got some family in Chicago, but I don't know them that well. But I just want to go where I will have the most fun. I want to go where the most Korean women are at. Besides Korea, because I don't speak the language. Just move into Flushing? What is that? You don't like any other states? The only one you like is Maryland? What about Hawaii? I feel like Hawaii is lit. If that's where I gotta go, that's where I gotta go. Is all the Asian area of Queens. Wait, Flushing? I never heard of Flushing. That is not the Bronx or Manhattan or any of the places. Guys, I think I'm doing bad in this game right now. I think after this run, I'm gonna finish listening to the Laufey album. Dang, bro. And then after the Laufey album, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I've been to Chinatown in New York City. Is it cool? I like Chinese women too. People are gonna clip this someday and I'm gonna get canceled, bro. I'm joking. Okay? I love all women a lot. All of them. There's not a single woman out there that I don't love. Like, ethnicity wise. Body weight wise, there's a lot. Cause like fat. That's good. Bro. Zeph, you know what the next piece of fan art that I'm working on is? It's me on a horse, and I'm looking very sexy and cool. It's me on a horse. I'm looking very sexy. I'm looking very nice. Okay? And then kissing the horse is one of my favorite streamers, Ludwig. He's not one of my favorite streamers, but he's my favorite streamer's boyfriend. So, he gonna be kissing a horse. Um, hopefully they don't interpret it as like, oh, he's cheating on his girl or his girl is a horse, because that's the opposite of what I want. But there's gonna be luscious green mountains in the back, and there's gonna be a lot of hay in the front, and it's kind of giving Brokeback Mountain, but instead of giving Brokeback Mountain, it's giving um a dude is kissing a horse and another dude is on top of the horse half naked. Mostly naked, actually. I'm wearing like a red Speedo or something. And the horse is big, the horse is strong, the horse is black with blonde hair. So, yeah. And then also there's some cactus. There's gonna be some cactus in the picture too, coming out of the hay. What do you think? This is why Dwice is the most scary artist here, not me. Yep. I like that. I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? It means I'm different. I'm unique. Am I unique? Oh. I came very close last game, but there was just that one move that I couldn't dodge, and then I got hit, so I wasn't able to dodge any of the other moves, and it just ruined all. I just got basically one tapped. Like, it all ended in a split second. Suck me! Suck! He really doesn't do to suck anymore. Ooh, that was close. I almost got whacked. Bro, why he always not doing the bomb thing? Bro, do the bomb thing. Now that's not right, bro. That just ain't right. Especially doing the suck like that while I'm there is not cool. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? If anybody ever tries to tell me Elden Ring is an easy game, I will fight them with my fists. Both of my fists, I will encrust them in bronze and silver and gold, and whichever thing hurts the most to be punched by, and I will punch them numerous times. In the face, in the throat, in the stomach, in the ball sacks. Both of them. Or how many ever they have. Dodge! Dodge! My biggest problem is I always go for the hit when I need to go for the freaking whack. I mean the heal. If I would have gone for the heal instead of the smack, I would have been better off. Alright, guys, it's that time of the day. I'm continuing the album. We got Cuckoo Ballet Interlude. Is this just gonna be ballet the whole time? There's no song? I still don't know what an interlude is. You know? Like, that's just a word that I've seen thrown around, and I assume it means the halfway mark. But, like, do you need a halfway mark for an album? I don't think so. The worst part about this is, like, I feel like if you've got just an instrumental, you shouldn't be able to copyright that. Because I want to be able to listen to this while I'm doing something to elevate the stream, but then it'll just get copywritten. Even though there's no words. Even though there's no, like, rhythms. You know what I'm saying? I smacked him dead in the face. I'm hungry, by the way. I didn't have a breakfast when I woke up at 5 p.m. Because I spent the whole time posting those 2 TikToks that are probably gonna flop. But maybe not. Oh my god. I think having an interlude just fits her style. But I've never heard an interlude that has no words before. the only interludes that I've heard of were like they were songs. Although I guess in Post Malone's in Beer Bongs and Bentleys, it's like happens every time. It sounds like suicide, and he just repeats that over and over again. Hesitant, but I guess I drank the Kool-Aid. You heard I did do that too. I heard the MCR one, but there were no it was not just music. It was actual words, wasn't it? Like Pop Smoke has the Pop Smoke has the interlude. And it's words. And those are all the interludes that I can think of. Very long. This one is long. I feel like most interludes are like a minute and a half. Oh, it's over. Never mind, it's not over. No, I think it is. Oh, frick. Wait, it actually isn't over. I thought it was. I thought this was a new song. This has to be a new song, bro. I think it is a new song. Never mind. Suck me! Whenever I tell him to suck me, he doesn't want to suck me. boy, your time is up.
I'll break it first.
This is a good song, bro. This song slaps.
Waiting till you lie and cheat, just like you did to
I might like it more than Silver Lining. I don't know.
me. Oops, she doesn't even know you won't be missed. I'm glad to see you
Go. Since we're spilling secrets. Oh my god.
Does your mother even know? You
Mommy.
demoralized a face.
Bro, my freaking ears won't stay in my ears.
When you're screaming at the TV, cussing out opposing football teams. You said I'd never understand the things that make a man.
Oh my god, bro.
Of luck.
What am I supposed to do?
Time is up. I'll break it first. I've had enough of waiting till you
Lie and cheat.
just like you did to the actress before me. Oops, she
Doesn't even know you won't be missed. I'm glad to see you.
I should congratulate you.
Oh!
So nearly convincing me.
Oh!
I'm not quite as smart as I
Oh!
know that I'm allowed, not nobody.
Oh!
My accent and music are
Oh!
tattoos are no better.
Oh!
Proof says you're tragic.
Oh!
Truth is that's just
Tough, tough love.
tough, tough
Love. Tough, tough love. I hit that.
My boy, your time is up. I'll break it first. I've had enough of waiting.
I don't know how that didn't do anything, but it didn't.
Just like
Suck me!
you did to
He stopped sucking, bro.
before me.
Oops, she doesn't even know.
You won't be missed. I'm glad to see you
go. I've not been hit yet. That song's gas.
Oh heavens, hear my story, a cautionary tale of how I came
Oh.